Hello friends, welcome to pelvic floor focused prenatal yoga. Today we are going to do a practice that centers around some gentle strengthening techniques for our pelvic floor, some really great pelvic floor stretches, and some awareness techniques to help us have a really healthy understanding of our pelvic floor during pregnancy and to help prepare our pelvic floor for birth. We need two props for this practice: a bolster and a 9-inch round Pilates ball. You can find both of these props linked in my Amazon storefront, and I will put the link below. So for this practice, find yourself on a yoga mat or a rug, something that will give your knees and your shins a little bit of cushion and support. And we're going to start with a breathing exercise. So if it is accessible for you, I encourage you to find yourself in a hero's posture or a modified hero's posture. We're going to place the ball right under our pelvic floor. Knees stay open. However, if this is not comfortable for you, you can also do this seated on the edge of a chair. You would like for it to be a firm chair, a hard chair, not one that has a lot of cushion and give, because we want to be able to feel the rise and fall of the ball when we do our breathing practice. So you can also put it on your bolster, which is nice and firm, and cross your legs comfortably like this, and the ball is flush with your pelvic floor. So we're going to take one breath in through our nose and out through our mouth with a gentle sigh. Very good. Now, as we inhale, we're going to relax our pelvic floor muscles. As we exhale, we gently pick them up, holding them and contracting them at the top. And then we're going to release them and feel them relax, soften, and kind of melt over the Pilates ball that we have flush with our pelvic floor. So let's inhale and relax as much as possible. Exhale, gently pull your pelvic floor muscles up, hold at the top, and release. Very good. Exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale, contract, hold. Inhale, release. Very good. Exhale, contract, hold. Inhale, release. One more time. Exhale, contract, hold. Inhale, release. Very nice. So we'll set the ball aside for a moment. We will use that again at least one more time in this practice. And let's find ourselves in a just easy seat. So whatever easy seat means for you, can be the crisscross applesauce legs. If it was comfortable sitting in that hero's posture, you can sit there. And we're going to just work some movement of our body. So we're going to find ourselves circling. Now you can do this on the edge of a chair too. So if it's really difficult for you to get down on the floor, you can do this on the edge of the chair. You can do this even seated in your bed. Most of the movements that we're going to do are floor-based. We're not going to do an up and down practice today. We will do a couple of standing stretches, but we're going to try and keep most of our movement to the floor. Take your circle the other way. Keep your breathing really steady, inhaling through nose and exhaling through nose if that's comfortable, or mouth. Very nice. Allow the legs to come out a little bit further away from your pelvic girdle. Let's inhale our arms up, nice and long, and then we're going to exhale, walk ourselves forward. So this is where that prop of your bolster comes in handy. A stool or a chair would work just fine too. We're going to fold forward over our legs, and we want to have enough room for our belly to come right down here. We might need to prop this bolster up a little bit, and if you find that you've got a lot of tightness here in your lower back, you can bring your bolster up as high as it comes. So we'd like for this movement or this posture to be a little bit restorative in nature. So we're allowing ourselves to experience the benefit of the stretch, but not push really deeply into the stretch. Very nice. And then we'll just slowly come up, and we're going to switch the cross of our legs. So the one that was in front comes a little closer to you, and then fold forward. And then we're slowly going to release. Very nice. All right, so keeping the bolster right there with you, we're gonna grab that Pilates ball again, and we're gonna put it right in between our knees. And feet are flat on the floor. We're going to exhale, squeeze the ball, inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Let's do that 3 more times. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Last time, exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Very nice. That's really helpful too if you've been having issues with SPD or any sort of pubic pain. So that'll help stabilize your pelvic girdle a little bit. All right, so let's come into our tabletop posture. So on all fours, hands and knees, and if you're having any issues with diastasis, you can bring your arms up so you're on a bolster or a low stool and you take some of that downward pressure off of your belly. Just elevate yourself in any posture that we do that is on all fours. All right, so we're gonna open our knees nice and wide. Big toes are closer together. We're going to take a big, deep exhale. Inhale, relax your pelvic floor, and exhale, shift forward. Inhale, shift back, relax pelvic floor. Exhale, shift forward. So it looks kind of like a modified plank, but remember, if you need that extra elevation, that extra support, use your bolster, use a stool so you're not putting complete downward pressure on your belly. Very nice. Let's do 2 more. Inhale to press back and relax. Very good, excellent. All right, so we're gonna stay here on our all fours, but we're going to work a little bit of an adductor stretch. So we're going to bring our left leg out to the side and we're just going to work on kind of playing with how far we can press back. Now it might feel like a really nice stretch to you, or this might be really intense. So I suggest that you kind of play with it a little bit. Maybe you need to bring your knee in and bend and bring it a little closer to your other leg and try that. Maybe it feels nice to fully extend that leg out, foot flat on the ground, and try that. And we're just kind of rocking back and forth here. And then the next time we rock back, we're gonna hold it for 2 breaths. Very nice, rock forward, bring that leg in, and let's do the other side. So this is what it looks like from the front. We take the leg out to the side and we just gently rock back. Remember to modify, you bring the knee in, bent, and a little closer to the stabilizing leg. Rock back a few times, and then we're going to extend it if it feels comfortable and press back. Very nice, and come on forward. Excellent, so let's do one more strengthening exercise. We're going to work on a standing squat pulse. So we're going to use our ball, and we're going to bring the ball right in between the thighs, above the knees. And we're going to come down into what looks like a chair posture, not very deep, but down about 6 to 8 inches. And we're going to exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. 2 more, exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Very nice. So the last stretch we're going to do in this practice is a standing forward fold at the wall. If you are on a smooth surface, I do suggest removing your socks so you don't slip. And we're going to grab that bolster once again. We're going to bring it right in front of us, and we're going to back our bottoms up so they come to the wall, and our feet are wider than our hips. So we do have a good 18 inches to 2 feet in between our feet. Our feet are pointing forward or slightly turned out. We're going to bring the bolster right in front of us. Bottom stays connected to the wall. And this is your first option for forward fold. If you're feeling really good here and you want to come a little deeper, cross the arms, rest your forehead on your arms. If you're still feeling good and you want to find a little more of a stretch, take the bolster down, place your hands on the bolster. And if you're still feeling like you could take a little more of a stretch, you can take your feet just a little bit wider and allow your elbows to bend and maybe even your arms link and head release. So if you're releasing your head and you get dizzy, allow yourself to come back up slowly, first to the arms to bring your head even with your heart. And then we'll come up. But let's hold this for one more breath. Very nice. We're going to heel toe our feet a little closer together. Take a nice deep bend in your knees. Hands come to your thighs, and then you come all the way up to a seated. Very nice. So that was your practice today, pelvic floor focused prenatal yoga. It doesn't have to be a long practice. It doesn't have to be complicated for you to get benefits. Even 10 minutes of movement a day is really amazing for pregnancy and for birth prep. So remember to follow us on Instagram at Mama Shakti Prenatal, and I will link my two favorite props, the 9-inch round Pilates ball and the bolster, in my Amazon storefront, and you can find that link in the description below. Thank you so much. Have a great day.